referee's ready.
Win-loss draw yesterday. In the background gets us underway. We're just awaiting ball. That occurs now. Cobras get us underway. Taking the ball forward. Bauer, the number 5, nice work from Miller, gets the ball down. Bauer squares it up. Sweeping play from Lisa Mai. The dive gets under the outstretched hand of the defender. So an opening touchdown from the initial set for the Brisbane Cobras. Excellent start for them. See here Bauer with a nice squared up roll ball. Lisa Mai on the sweep, steps back inside the outside middle, hadn't pushed hard enough. So Lisa Mai gets the first try. Now takes it forward for the match. She's dangerous always with the ball. Defenders for the Cobras have to be on their best behaviour there, as we see Penley through the pass go the way. So here we are back. My apologies there. I was using the wrong headset in the commentary. So a good opening for the Brisbane City Cobras. With a try to Lisa Mai. They're back on the attack here. This set will finish with a penalty down off the line of the Mets. So 1-0 Cobras leading the Sydney Mets here in the Women's Opens game. Lisa Mai was the try scorer. As now the Mets on the attack, crossing the halfway line, deep into territory now. Defenders come in, shut down. That's the last touch. It's a nice work there for the Cobras. Now they look to come out of their line. A relieving penalty for a hard touch. Madison Mitchell there. Just found to be caught up in the ruck. As now the changes come on for the Cobras. There's Brooke English with the ball. Hannah Forbes into half. She was dangerous yesterday for the Cobras. The long strides of Hannah Forbes in the number 24 for the Cobras. What's going to happen here? The referee's not 100% certain. It's going to call a changeover. So ball now to the Mets, come off their own line. English makes a touch as Patricia Michaelopoulos, who joined me in commentary earlier on and was saying how important this game was for her. Now they make their way forward up over the halfway line. Bit isolated there. This is the last touch. Cobras up, long ball forced. Good defensive pressure from the Cobras there in the middle of the field. Laura Waldy, Brooke English working well in the middle. That's nice transition there. They look to get to the sub. Changes come on, sweep into position. Rebecca Mai here. Drops the ball back inside to her sister, Lisa. Lisa picks up, goes from half. Gets it back to Rebecca in space. Quick hands, tap out. Play on, quick hands. Look at the hands here from the Cobras. Big shift. But Lynn Mortimer comes in for the shutdown play, and the referee will call that last pass forward. But quick hands from the Cobras. They've really lifted the intensity here. Some of the games I saw from the Cobras yesterday lacked this intensity, so if they keep this up, who knows what the result could be. The Mets, plenty of experience out there. Ash Quinlan with the ball now, one of the leading players, probably the leading female player in Australia at the moment. But so far has been contained. She'll control this team. young Bella Bauer takes the ball forward. Good momentum from Bella there. That's a great start to the set. And there's Rebecca Maimai taking the team forward again. Nice play. Sade Solian in the 6. She drives hard as well. There's Hannah Forbes. I like what she did yesterday. There's Quinlan on an intercept. Nice shutdown there from number 10, Naomi Parslow. The Mets working hard to get to their box, get the subset happening now on the halfway line. That's a good shift. Michaelopoulos takes the team forward, just squares it up. Defenders have to work here. Sade pushes out. Naomi Parslow, the winger, wraps it up. It'll be the last touch now coming forward for the Mets. Michaelopoulos just takes it out to the wing. Switches back inside, shut down by Hannah Forbes. Teal and Barnes in the 16, shifts the ball there. This is Meg Muir, takes it forward, tucks the ball under the arm, gets a good transition. There's Teelan again, handles well. So the referee has found an indiscretion there in the roll ball, or it might have been at the changeover. So 7 on. That's the issue with the subset plays. A lot of the teams, when they load up all towards the sub box, everyone races on before the changes actually happen. So a bit of an issue there for the Cobras. They'll need to tidy that up. You can see the coach talking in the sub box. Just letting his players know they need to get those a little bit tighter. Waldy up in the face there, putting some pressure on. That's what they need to do here. English does the same now, folds back, squares it up. Waldy pushes out. Good numbers here. Good recovery from the Cobras there. They squeezed up in the middle. It's a third touch, 3 more remaining in this set. Bethany Webb working with Ash Quinlan. Quinlan goes long, finds the winger unmarked. Beautiful recovery from the young winger outside there on the Cobras. Chelsea Cummins. So now, Cobras take it forward. Need to do so at pace. There's the sweeper. A little bit disjointed, acting half. Waldy takes it up to the line now. They'll need to put another one on the back of that. That's a good settle there. Good drive. Ray Barker. And again from Bella Bauer. Nice play there from Bauer. Hannah Forbes, dangerous around the ruck area. Bauer switches it back. Gets the ball outside to Rebecca Maimai. That's the last touch. Lost a couple of metres on that final play, but nice enterprising play by the Cobras. Bauer expressly there taking the ball forward well. There's Forbes, tough in defence. Maimai talking to our outside defenders, letting her know they've got this covered. Numbers are there. Bauer pushes out hard, makes a dive, gets a touch. Acting half court. So nice touch from Bella Bauer there, pushing out. Nice dive, gets a touch. Hannah Forbes on the out ball, gets the metres. Rebecca Maimai takes the team direct. Nicely played. So they're isolated out here, these three. Forbes will need to shift the ball wide. No, just takes it direct up the middle. This will be the last touch. Meg Muir takes it to the line, but unfortunately the ball to ground. So they'll complete the set there, but not the end that they were looking for. But better, more direct play there from the Cobras from what I've seen about them earlier in the tournament. Penalty was awarded, so that's the first touch. So pushing up through the middle, the Mets attack. You see Quinlan, Michaelopoulos working together. They'll be dangerous together. There's Quinlan with the ball. Michaelopoulos was sweeping around. Penalty given for the hard push and the foot in the ruck. So I'm back online with you now. The Mets have the ball in the middle of the field. Courtney Young Quinlan, Young with the ball now. Quinlan will go to acting half. They were dangerous together yesterday, Young and Quinlan working well. There's Michaelopoulos. Plenty of experience here on this right edge. There's Atkins with the ball now. Good shift. Parslow comes in, shuts it down hard. So great play from both teams there. The hands of the Mets and the defence from the Cobras. Well done, ladies. There's My. Lisa this time takes it forward. There's the sister, Rebecca My. Great meters from the My sisters there. Sonali gained. There's Laura Waldy. English into half. English goes from half. Beats a player. Gets over the line. That's good work from Brooke English. Looks back inside. Waldy hadn't run into the space. But enterprising play from the Cobras. The My sisters laid the platform. Sonali gained. Backed it up. English from half. Good play by the Cobras. And now the Mets bring it deep from within their own territory. Stunted start. Good defensive pressure there from Sade Solian. Inside ball. Still deep in their own end here. The Cobras need to get up in their face. Good meters there from Alyn Mortimer. Across the halfway line. That one looked to be forward. English up, pressuring in the middle. Just the interplay there. Waldy turns. English comes in and commits. Parslow putting the pressure on in the wing position. So good finish there for the Cobras. Good defensive pressure. Good shutdown from the winger, right winger there of the Mets. Gets up in the face of the Cobras. You can see here they've unsettled the Cobras' attack now. They need to regroup. There's Bauer. She'll take the ball hard forward. This will be the last touch. They want to get deeper into the territory if they can. They're not able to do so. So number 11, Ray Barker there, touched just on the Mets halfway. So good position here for the Mets. Let's see what they can do. Tucks it under the arm, just takes it forward, regroups now. The cavalry arrives. Michaelopoulos, I can see, sweeping onto the field. Gabrielle Chu out there as well. That's Chu with the ball now. Michaelopoulos will go into half. Gets a wrap play happening. Long cutout pass. That one went well forward, and the referees were onto it. However, it was a beautifully worked play. Maddie Mitchell was involved there. Drove in nicely. Chu from half. Picked up Michaelopoulos on the sweep. Went for the long cutout. Didn't quite come off. It was an out fade ball there. Really didn't need to throw that last pass. Lisa My chastised herself. But you need to let that go once it happens. Don't let it get inside your head. Just regain the composure now and communicate hard in defence here. That's the message for the Cobras. Sade Solian gets up out of the line. Affects a touch there. Quinlan at half. They need to be on their best behaviour now. The Cobras defenders. Staying strong here at the moment. Bauer up out of the line. Gets a touch on. Pushes out. The touch was affected. The referee says Bauer was onside. So the touch is made. Nice work from Bella Bauer there to recover. Quinlan, one of the best in the game, is stepping back inside. Good pressure. My up out of the line. Shuts that one down. Teal Barnes starts off the platform. Bauer into half. Parslow will take it forward. Just a little bit disjointed there. Acting half needs to be into position quicker, but gets it away. Good over the top ball from Bauer. Finds Sonali gain. Good meters here now. Rebecca My trucks it forward for a team. Hannah Forbes dangerous out of half. Long ball. Can't quite get it into the space. Sonali gained it. Hit the unders line. If she had been able to hit her, it would have been good night. Unfortunately, it was just that 50-50 pass. So now the Cobras pushing up in defence. That's what they need to do. They certainly really lifted their intensity from their matches yesterday. There's a roll ball off the mark, clearly in behind where the touch was affected. So Meg Muir on the halfway line will get a tap. should be able to come into some sort of a set piece play here. No half. Rebecca really need to trail. The support players hadn't come on yet. So there's My taking it forward. Muir into half. Gets it off to Hannah Forbes now. Forbes back to My quick off the deck to Forbes. Nothing doing there. Good defence from the Mets. Well read. A couple of touches remaining here. My gets it down. Sweeper goes around. Goes back the other way. Long ball this time for the winger. Parslow not able to take that one. Good defensive pressure from Alyn Mortimer. Pulling out hard there in defence. Forcing the error. So a forward pass called by the referee. Referee just taking the ball back to the correct mark for the tap. So there's the first one. Good meters here for the Mets players. Atkins working hard there. Keely Silva also doing lots of work coming in off the wing to work hard for the Mets team. Quick release. It's Gabrielle Chu. Good defensive pressure from the Cobras there on the halfway line. Muir gets it down. Ray Barker takes it out towards the sub box, gets the fresh legs on. Here comes Waldy. Waldy slips it back inside to Brooke English. Waldy will take up position acting half. Gets it back off to English. Down she goes. English off the deck to Lisa Mai on the wrap play. Great work, Lisa Mai. That's exactly how that play was meant to happen. Let's have a look at it on replay. You see English into the line, drops it back inside to Waldy. Waldy gets it down quickly. English off the deck. There's Mai now. Just pace. Gets outside Maddie Mitchell. And that is a great try for the Cobras. Exactly how that play was meant to work. Well done, Lisa Mai. So the Mets down by 2. Not a position there accustomed to. So Michaelopoulos drives it in. Quinlan into half. Outside it goes. Touch called by the assistant referee on the sideline. Parslow, I think it is for Naomi Parslow for the Cobras, but nice work there from Keely Silva in the Mets. And a nothing play to close out the set, but right where they want it to happen, deep in the corner. English takes the ball forward, gets in behind the defensive line. That's a good settle. Let's see what happens off the back of it. Big collision. Quinlan coming in from depth. The referee said too hard in the touch. So they drive towards the sub box now. Hannah Forbes comes on. Bella Bauer takes up position in the middle. Teal and Barnes with the ball there. Nice drive in, squares it up. Hannah Forbes on the sweeping play. Bauer again takes it into the middle. Last touch coming up now. Forbes from half. Could have gone herself there. I think she could have gotten over the line and in behind the defence. That would have been the play. But a good transition. Great recovery for the Mets. And unfortunately, Michaelopoulos just losing possession as she drove to the sub box. A deep alignment here for the Cobras. Forbes takes it out wide now. Teal and Barnes not square. Forbes pulled up for that one, so they'll lose possession. A set that deserved a better ending there. Good field position wasted for the Cobras. The Mets on the attack now. Bethany Webb in the number 4. Here she is with the ball now. She takes it into the line. Madison Regan, also impressive. Just gets through the line there. Who was that one? So, try for the Mets. Let's have a look at the replay. You can see here the switch. Maddie Regan through the line, just throws a dummy. And Teal and Barnes, defender, lets it get outside, doesn't make the touch. So now the Cobras still lead 2-1. Rebecca Maimai takes the ball forward, hard into contact. A forced substitution here. The referee says Gabrielle Chu. As the siren sounds in the background, the final play, Meg Muir touch with the ball. Half-time scoreline 2-1. The Cobras lead the Sydney Mets. It's been a good half of touch football. Both teams really lifting intensity at different stages of the game. So half-time score, Brisbane City Cobras 2, Sydney Mets 1. Second half coming your way in around about 4 minutes' time.
Proud presenting partner of the inaugural Indomie Noodles All Abilities Division. Indomie was first introduced into Australia back in the 1990s and has grown in popularity.
If you're an average bloke like me, your fridge is going to look something like this. Not much in there. So I'm going to show you my Indomie hacks. Breakfast. First, you need a lot of Indomie. Then you'll need capsicum, rocket, mushrooms, coriander. Scramble those eggs. Boil some water, drop the noodles in. You know the drill. There you go. I'll follow it up tomorrow. Here's Indomie Hack 2, lunch. Left work early, took a sickie, and now I'm starving. You know what a jaffle looks like, right? Tomatoes, bread, spinach, cheese. Chuck those noodles on there. What a great cheese pull. Mmm. The missus called. I've got 15 minutes to make dinner. Indomie Hack 3, dinner. And of course, Indomie. How am I still hungry? Indomie Hack 4, midnight snack. Let's go traditional. Indomie, anytime, anywhere.
Two minutes, players and referees. 2 minutes.
Up, take the tap.
Players and
Ash Quinlan
referees
just
ready.
putting the horses all in a row here. She knows exactly where she wants her teammates. Obviously a set piece coming up. Let's see what they bring us here. Chu will take the tap. Quinlan into half. Orders Chu forward again. A couple of you and me runs, little buddies there. Atkins goes wide. Good recovery. So set piece didn't really come off. They'll get another opportunity here. Two left. Final touch coming up, is it? Good shutdown again. Pressure. Referee calls 6 more there. Not sure that that's the call. However, they are the ones that make it. My came into effect to touch. The pass was thrown into the outstretched arm. There's my again. Good cover. And Quinlan always dangerous. Courtney Young there as well. This is a great combination for Michaelopoulos and also Quinlan. Quinlan pulling out right. Good defence from the Cobras girls. Fading out to that side. So they see off the first attack of the Mets team. Bauer gets it down. Rebecca my apologies there. That was Lisa, sorry. And a changeover now. Off the mark was the call. Young takes it forward. Touch one. The second touch there. Mets regaining their composure here. Michaelopoulos at half. No, dishes off for Michaelopoulos. There it goes. There's a little shift inside again. There's Michaelopoulos at half now. Courtney Young there. Young with the ball now. Young again. Nice touch there by Bella Bauer, diving to make it. Gets a touch on. That will see out the set for the Mets. So, good start to the game for the Cobras. They'll need to transition better here, however. There's Forbes, does it well. Looking to get to the sub-box here. There's Bauer, good meters. And also lateral movement over to the sub-box. Gets the fresh legs on. That's a good drive as well there. Nicely done. Meg Muir takes it forward. That's what she does well. Keelan Barnes, a 16 at half. So not too bad. Ending it down in the opposition's end. That's where you want to be. Muir makes a touch now. Good drive here for the Mets. Well done. As is that. Plenty of meters made. The Cobras just rolling back here. The Mets need to keep up that momentum. Michaelopoulos pulls away. Good catch. Last touch now. Michaelopoulos goes outside to the inside and will earn the penalty. Keelan Barnes penalised there. Referee just acknowledging what happened, what the call was for. So Quinlan now with the ball in hand. Michaelopoulos together. Danger signs here for the Cobras defenders. Courtney Young back onto the field. These three together. Very dangerous. Little tap on play. Long ball now. Good recovery. So ball back to the middle of the field now. There's Young on the wraparound play. Quinlan on the outside. Lisa Mai stays strong in defence. Breaks to the short side. Good cover. Shut down there for Riley Spain coming in off the far wing. Getting a great touch on for the Cobras defenders. So now they take the ball forward. Spain now with the ball in hand. Just pushed off the mark a little bit. Here come the support players now. Laura Waldy, ball in hand, gets it down. English into half. English goes from half again. Good foot speed from English. Gets behind the line. She's done well here. Let's go. Can she get the ball away? She can. Laura Waldy, full stretch dive. The referee says ball down. So English twice getting in behind the line of defence. Waldy on that occasion. Let's see it here on replay. Good foot speed, a chase there. Gets the ball into space. That was a try for mine. Referee will make the call. Good camera work again, bringing you the best pictures. As the Mets go on the attack. Mets on the attack here. It's Matty Regan. That's Andy Law there. Law with the ball now. Outside to Regan. Shut down. Hannah Forbes gets in to shut it down. Andy Law. Regan. Brooks Raw also there in half. Long ball outside. Steps on the inside. Wow, the referee on the sideline called the ball down. Be another interesting one to see here whether I think it's either Riley Spain or Naomi Parslow gets in. That's a nice ball from Andy Law. You can see Spain it was beaten the first time. Got back, geez, the touch looked like it was affected before the ball was down. So two very important decisions there. Go against the Broncos. It's 2-2. We're all tied up. So My takes it forward. Bauer out of half. There's Lisa My dangerous. Bella Bauer in good space, but unfortunately loses the ball. That was a nice play there. Bauer was in open territory. Unfortunately just not able to take possession, but nice play from the Cobras girls. The Mets now look to bring it off their line. The Cobras defenders have to put pressure on here. Nice drive from Quinlan. Good metres gained. There's Young again. Also nice metres. Bethany Webb backs it up there. So that's good transitional play from the Mets. Very direct up that middle third of the field. And there's a good end of the set too. Deep in the territory of the Cobras. They'll need to work hard to get it out here. They need to bring the ball back into play quickly. Some substitutions happening. Quick release. Just dish it off. Offside player there. Could have been penalised for going through the ruck. However, the referee doesn't call it that way. Pressure here for the Cobras defenders. So the Mets now. Maddie Mitchell in the middle. Ash Quinlan just coming in to take control. You can see her in the number one there. She is with the ball in hand. Michaelopoulos. This is off. There's Maddie Mitchell there in the middle with Quinlan. Quinlan gives it off to Michaelopoulos. Michaelopoulos gets the ball rolled quickly. Good defence there. Quinlan and Michaelopoulos together. Danger signs, but very well defended by the Cobras on that occasion. There's Meg Muir up to make the final touch of that set. This is where they need to bring the ball back into play quickly here. They just gave the Mets team time to realign there and reset their defensive posture. It's a better drive. Ray Barker. Here comes Laura Waldy again. Waldy, good metres. Extra metres there. There's English into half. Long ball this time. Doesn't find the mark. Not a preferred side left to right. Pass there for English. Up they push now. A little bit of speed's just gone out of the Mets team here. Chu comes on, takes control, gets the ball forward, as does Maddie Regan. Last touch coming up now. English comes in to shut it down. Claims for a penalty there, however the referee doesn't award it. He takes it down now, Waldy. English had just overrun the play there, looking to get off the field, being caught into the half position. Meg Muir, nice drive, gets in behind the line. Andy Law just up out of the line there to make the touch. Muir, meters again, last touch here. Hannah Forbes, dangerous out of half. Switches back inside to Muir. Muir goes for the long bomb. Doesn't get there, lost a few metres on the play, but The coach wouldn't be too disappointed in that one, keeping the ball alive. So now, Mets through Chew, take it forward. Andy Law there. Brooks Swore takes it forward in the 15. There's Law. Back to Chew. Chew. Swore wraps around Chew. Brings the ball out towards the box. And Lynn Mortimer there. Back inside to Michaelopoulos now. Michaelopoulos takes it back into the middle. Young gets it off to Michaelopoulos.
Your game has been moved to field 7, so don't go to field 10 because your game's on field 7.
Michaelopoulos over the line, but a nice touch. We'll close out the set. So we're back underway now. The Cobras bring it off the line. McMuir took it forward there. Sade Solian. It's a nice drive from Teal Barnes as well. Cobras good defensive pressure from the Mets. Quinlan up out of the line and draws the penalty for off the mark. Quinlan with all the momentum there going forward. Unfortunately, the Cobras player stepped over the mark there. So a penalty on the halfway line. So earlier in this match, Cobras girls were moving forward in defence here. They're just rolling backwards a little bit, giving away some space. You can see here, too much time and opportunity for the Mets to reset their attacking line. And they'll roll in. This is the final touch now. Get up, they call. And a late pass. So nothing doing there. The penalty, the way of the Cobras. Bella Bow will take it forward, take the meters on offer. Nice release there to Rebecca Maimai. Backs it up with another good settle. Here's Lisa Maimai now. Bauer. Maimai into half. Looks to bring somebody back in on the unders line. It's last touch now. Bauer goes from half. Switches back inside. No, she doesn't get it away in time. Unfortunately, Lisa Maimai was on the switch in a good field position. But at the end of the set down in the opponent's territory, that's where you want to be. The Mets looking to drive towards their sub-box to get the fresh legs on. That's a good drive there for Young. Courtney Young, impressive. A lost ball in the ruck. We're going to go all the way back down here. Referees have found an infringement. There must have been 7 on the field at the interchange point. So Ray Barker gets us underway. Back into the middle. There's Mai. Lisa taking it across the side box. Laura Waldy on the field now. As is Hannah Forbes. English just loading up that left side now. Big long ball finds the ground. I thought there that Naomi Parslow had come in hard, but she just held off right at the last minute, let the ball drop at the ground. So good drive here for the Mets players directly through that middle third. Maddie Mitchell there taking the ball hard into the line. Gabrielle Chu does likewise. Good touch for the Cobras. Comes in and shuts it down. That was Hannah Forbes. Some pressure there for the Mets players. The ball back into play now. Cobras come deep from off their own line. Forbes takes a tap. Shift into the middle. English gets it down. Sonali gained there. Gets the ball across. English, good meters here. Reinforcements come on now. Sonali gained. That's a great drive. But the half was isolated and Sonali wasn't square when she rolled it. So a wasted opportunity on the back of some fantastic meters for gained. Penalty there in the middle. Offside was the call, I believe. I think he's nominated Meg Muir as being the offside player. So Keely Silva comes in to do the work to start us off. There's Andy Law now. That's good meters for Law. Right down into the deep into the line of the Cobras. Shooting up out of the line. My knows how dangerous Quinlan is. Taking away any space. Need to push now hard. Outside, the ball floated forward, but they're thrown backwards. So it looks like we'll call that one. Going to have a consultation. The referees will award the try. No, forward pass. Geez, for all intents, I would say body language there. It looked like he was going to award the try. Not sure what was going on. Have to say I do agree with the position. So here we can see it here. Quinlan with the ball. Yeah, definitely thrown forward. The left hand dominant there. Ball turned back inside. Nicely done. Parslow gets the extra metres as well. Well done. Good defensive pressure here from the Mets. Getting up in the middle. Forcing the play to go back the other way. Bella Bauer goes from half. Gets in behind the line. Finds the support player. Well done, Bella Bauer. Picked up from half. Went across the line. And Ray Barker is on the receiving end. Scores a try for the Cobras. The outstretched hands of Ray Barker gets the ball from the air to the ground. Referee just having a chat with young Chelsea Cummins and also Alyn Mortimer out there. Not sure what was going on. There's been a little tate between the two players, and the referee just stepped in to sort it out. So Chu here in the middle, taking it forward for the Mets. And that player there, number 16, Matty Regan, made some extra metres there. Got away from two of the Cobras defenders before they regrouped. Is Young, Quinlan, Young. English gets a touch on Courtney Young. Claiming the ball was down, but English stands her territory. Quinlan turns the ball back outside. This one, hands away. So good job there. Cobras standing up strong. Nice attack from the Mets as well. As English gets the ball down, sweepers go around, get the ball across, lateral movement, and also forward. Nice release there. Good space there for Cummins. Pops it back inside. This is good play for the Cobras. Waldy getting the job done. Now she'll look to go off. Sonali Gain gets those extra metres in behind the defence. Rebecca Maimai, good release to Bauer. Bauer back inside to Maimai now. Here we go. Bella Bauer into half. This is the last touch. Gets the ball out, little shift. If she had to let that one go, it looked like Sonali Gained was into the hole. It's a good play there for the Cobras. Just asking the questions. The Mets defence up to the answers at the moment. But both teams really pushing each other here. This has been an outstanding game. Just a little bit over 2 minutes remaining in the half. Final touch here. Cobras need to stay strong in defence, and that's the end of the set. Michaelopoulos puts the ball down for a roll ball. Wasn't aware it was the last touch. So Maimai goes out of half, back inside to Bauer. From half again, gets the ball out wide. Picked up nicely. Penalty earned by the Cobras from the drive. Good drive of the Maimai sisters and also Bella Bauer there. Ray Barker. Referee looking to give another penalty here, I believe. Yep, says the touch was hard against Michaelopoulos and a forced substitution, so she'll need to work off. The Cobras have an advantage here until the replacement player comes on. So 6 on 5, what can they do? They need to take the ball into the line hard. Muir. English into half, gets the ball back, a quick release. Meg Muir, can she dive over? Quick hands all the way to the corner. Very well done, beautiful hands. They exploited that overlap that they had, and well done. We can see it here. Meg Muir gets it down. English, quick release, back to Muir. Muir heads up football, draws in the defender. Beautiful pass from Ray Barker out to the winger, and that is young Riley Spain. That extends the lead 4-2 now. The Cobras lead the Mets with 30 seconds remaining. Maimai controls the middle in defence. Matty Regan pushing hard. Gabrielle Chu unfortunately puts the ball down. So they need to just retain possession here. They don't do so. So the Cobras will get one more opportunity, and that's all it'll be. One, possibly two touches. I'm saying one touch. And that is the final hooter. So the Cobras defeat the Sydney Mets 4-2. A great effort there from both teams. But the Cobras certainly lifted their intensity today from matches I saw yesterday. The My sisters really taking the team forward. Bella Bauer working hard in the middle. And Waldy and English also combining very well for that team. Congratulations to both teams. Outstanding effort in the Women's Opens here at the 2020 Inferno National Touch League. Next match coming your way, we have another Women's Opens game. The Southwest Queensland Swans will be taking on the Hunter Western Hornets.
Perhaps it was the long sunny days, or a way for different cultures to connect. But the idea of getting out there and having a crack has always brought out the best in Australians. We became known as a great sporting nation. Then something changed. We became spectators instead of